Aries, here's a reading for you for the time of Sun in Gemini, which is between 20th of May and 21st of June 2017. So this time has already begun 3 days ago. And it's in progress, but probably whenever you see it is the right time to see it, so no worries. Please check your Sun, Moon and Rising signs reading, because the messages can be in all those 3 ARIES for you. Cards are already shuffled. This is a Fountain Tarot, a very beautiful deck, full of light. I think it's very proper for this time of the year on the northern hemisphere. And let me cut the deck, please, for Aries. Gemini, Sun, 2017. Gemini, Sun, 2017. Okay. At the center of your reading, you have Strength. Crossing you, the Tower. Oh, it's happening again, Aries. Let us see other cards. It's too dark. At the base of your reading, Ace of Cups, beautiful. New love. Crowning your reading, Queen of Swords, appearing very often in reading for this month. Your recent past is King of Cups. Your near future, 5 of Wands. How do you see yourself or inner influences? 8 of Wands. How do others see you? Your environment, external influences, Judgment. Your hopes and fears, Ace of Wands. 2 aces in your reading, wow. And the outcome, 9 of Wands. Oh, I was hoping this reading will be better than the last month, and it is. There are glimpses and sparkles of hope here, but still, there is still not harmonious energy here, and you're still dealing with something. You're still struggling, but I think the worst is over. Let's see our shadow card at the bottom of the deck, 2 of Coins. So, as they say, juggling, maintaining the balance while doing at least 2 things, doing perhaps more than you usually do, which is quite difficult. It's quite difficult to maintain this this balance. And as you can see, this card is quite dark. Sometimes it's, doing what you're supposed to do and doing it well. But also there's always this shadow behind you. Perhaps you don't see it, but something is coming. Something that will make maintaining this balance even more difficult. But still you do it. You do it, but it requires much energy, I feel. And perhaps also that's why this reading isn't really, easy and smooth. Starting with Strength. Because when Strength appears in the reading, it very often means the strength is required of you. And you'll find it within yourself. This is a Leo card, fiery energy, so it's your element. Still, you need to maintain it. You need to be strong and coherent with everything you do. You can't see it in this card, but usually this card has the infinity symbol. This girl has an infinity symbol over her head, which means she's very much in touch with the forces of the universe, with the flow of energy. And there are 2 very different personalities merged here together. The girl and the lion, the beauty and the beast, walking as one. So this strength is not anything connected with violence. No, it's a gentle strength. It's strength coming from embracing all the facets of your personality and making them work together, not dividing yourself into worse and better parts. No, they are all equal, they are all needed, they are all wanted, and perhaps they are all loved. When you love yourself as a whole, then you are strong. You are strong because you are one. So this is courage, but this is also patience. Sometimes being very disciplined, perhaps in maintaining this balance here with Two of Coins. This is also very often discovering your sensuality. If you're a female, discovering your divine feminine side. If you're a male, discovering your your male divine facet. But the most important thing here is merging all these forces together to make you stronger. Why do you need strength? Because the Tower is still present in your life. I'm almost sure I was showing you this card last month as the best depiction of the Tower I've ever encountered, and it still strikes me as very, very accurate. As I said, this construction has no right to stand, no physical right to stand. It will collapse. Whatever you do, it will collapse because it's against the rules of physics. The basis is too little, too tiny. It's a point. It cannot stand. It will fall. The best thing you can do is to be here, not here where it collapses. So there's something very ultimate in the Tower card. And of course it is a destructive force, but it's also a force that lets you leave something for good and begin something anew on a fresh ground with all the rubbles from the ruins. Now you have building material to create something that really answers to your needs and that is really ready to encounter reality and stand it. At the base of your reading, you have Ace of Cups, and this is really good news because it's a new hope for you, I think. Something new and beautiful happening in your emotional area. Perhaps meeting someone, perhaps encounter with a new, fresh idea that makes your heart sing, that makes your heart beat faster. But it is also your heart that is filled, that is full, and that is overflowing with love, ready to share it, ready to give it to the world. So something good happened here. You're still required strength. You're still required to be very courageous and brave and stand your ground, especially with this Nine of Wands in the outcome. But in the process, the space appeared where this heart, this Ace of Cups, may open and give something to the world and receive something from the world. Crowning your reading, you have Queen of Swords, and this is the only sword card in this reading. Queen of Swords, sometimes called the Widow Queen, or divorcee, well, divorced queen. She can be bitter, she can be harsh, but she's always telling the truth. So this may be someone in your vicinity, someone important to you, perhaps someone you share this cup with. Because it's a general reading, it may be she or he. Very fair, very, very just. Knowing, just knowing, and ready to share it. Ready to share what she knows, whether you like it or not. As they say, if you're not ready to hear this, don't ask. Because she's gonna tell the truth no matter what. Sometimes people fear her and the sword she's grabbing. She can hurt, really. But she's also very smart and she understands a lot. She is experienced queen. And she learned her lesson. That's why she's wise. She's ready to share it with you. She's ready to help you. But be ready to hear something perhaps not very pleasant. It can also be your energy. You can be like this to others, but you can also be like this to yourself, I feel. Like facing the truth. That's what I feel here. And it's like facing this truth makes you feel uncomfortable for a while. For a while. Because what I see in your near future is 5 of Wands. It's like all these information coming here. Ace of Cups and together with Queen of Swords. This really makes you not very harmonious. 5 of Wands is not a harmonious card. It's a card of conflict. Still, conflict is something needed sometimes. I try to look at tarot as I look on life. That even if something unpleasant happens, usually it occurs after some time that precisely this thing was needed the most for you to make you grow, to make you wiser, to make you go forward, to make you progress. Still, when you encounter it, when you're faced with it, it can be difficult. And 5 of Wands is such card. It's card of conflict, usually inner conflict, that is very often reflected into our environment. And we see it as our conflict with others. But usually it's only a reflection of inner conflict of some kind. What I like about this card is that there's no leader here. And when there's no leader, new ideas may arise. New movements can be made. New directions may be set. And this is exactly what's happening here. I see people disputing, discussing something, and in the fire of discussion, as we say it in Polish, I'm sure there is no such an idiom in English, but I think you understand it still. Something new is being forged. Out of these competing wands, you see them, they all go in different directions. But finally, something new, maybe a tiny but precise vector of force will arise out of this. The difficulty may be, people have difficulties with being in this state. People want to have clarity, clear vision, where to go, what to do, etc., etc. And people tend to dislike the state when they don't know yet. This card asks you to appreciate the state. It won't last forever, but it will help something to emerge. And I see you going swiftly out of this with 8 of Wands as you see yourself. moving quickly, setting things in motion, things running smoothly for you. Perhaps travel, perhaps lots of communication. Consequences you can see right here, right now. You set things in motion, but you know the goal, you see the goal. And it's all going into the right direction. So don't be afraid of these Five of Wands, because I can already see that you will know, finally, after this disputing, you will know where to go to. No worries. Your environment is Judgment, a beautiful major arcana. This time, because it's in your environment, I feel it's not your energy. It is someone judging, not even you, but I think the relationship you are in. And as I was not talking yet about your recent past, it's King of Cups. Somehow I feel this is connected. This belongs to the past. But there is a need of closure here. There is a need to appreciate, finally, ultimately, this person, whoever it was, coming to the past. It's like this person is judging you, is judging this this whole thing happening here. But the Judgment card is full of divine love for me. It's nothing like, now you'll go to hell for your deeds. No, it's nothing like that. It's absolute understanding and forgiveness, but also understanding why things are like they are. And if you are able to see consequences of your deeds and reasons for whatever was happening that ended with this Tower, you will acquire a better position for this new Ace of Cups. This Judgment is needed here to make you more prepared for this new, powerful, wonderful thing happening here, especially that it's even strengthened by Ace of Wands, which is in your hopes and fears. I think it's a hope. I think you wish this Ace of Cups to be also Ace of Wands, to be not only emotional but also fiery. I have this feeling you really want to leave something behind you. You're strong, you're still struggling with this Tower. You're already 1 foot in something new, but still the past is on you with this King of Cups and this judgment made by him or her. Maybe together with Queen of Swords. Perhaps it can also be that you are judging yourself here, in your head, in your head, and you have the divine support by the Judgment, which is far more graceful than Queen of Swords. I feel you can be harsh to yourself, and perhaps you feel that through this harshness, by in a way punishing yourself, you will be able to finish it quicker. No, you won't. No, you won't. Let it unroll in its own time, in its own way. You won't make it faster. Of course, you need judgment. But still, there is something to be withstood. I think you have to stand your ground a little while more here. Something is not finished yet. You need to have this stamina still, together with strength. Strength and stamina. Perhaps you're wounded, because it is also the card of the wounded warrior. And you're in a state of warrior. I don't know why. But it seems like you fight for your life. I feel great hope that you finally be really peaceful at heart. But I can't see it yet. I think you're not ready yet. You're still in the mood for being like the warrior, and I still feel masculine element prevailing in you. There is a feminine element coming, Ace of Cups, but still there are wands everywhere here. You see it. Fire, wands, 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 wands. Swords in addition, that are also masculine, although it's Queen of Swords, but it's the mind, it's masculine. Ace is here, starting to evolve like a flower. But it's just the beginning, and you wish it to be faster. But there's still something to be understood, something to be lived through here with this King of Cups that seems to be discarded, left in the past. I don't know why, but I feel it like this. And you really need to have this judgment over you, to finally let it go, but you're not ready yet. You have to carry on a little more, a little more. You have few final steps to make, but not yet, not this month. But something new and beautiful is arising on the horizon. So, stay optimistic, Aries. It has not ended yet, but it is the end. I think the end can be seen on the horizon, and I don't know if you're on the right path, if you try to make it faster. I'm waiting for more feminine energy to come to you next month. I hope I'm gonna see it. But still, you're in a warrior mode here. Strong, loyal, masculine, and a little wounded and a little tired, I think, of this. So, stay strong and try to let this ace, to let this heart remain open. And the more it is open, the more it will overflow, and the more it will fill your life with love, with emotions, with feminine energy that is very much needed in here, I feel. Okay, Aries, I wish you all the best for the coming month. If it doesn't resonate with you, please check your moon, sun and rising sign. And what can I say? I wish you all the best, all the blessings for you, dear Aries. Bye-bye.